taking Hunt TV to a whole nother level. TP Outdoors Adventures. Look out!
TP Outdoors Adventures, brought to you by Ryan Chevrolet and by TP Outdoors True Value.
Hey guys, it's Chris Porter here with TP Outdoors Adventures, and man, we're having a blast. We're on our way to Lake Greason near Kirby, Arkansas, and we've got an awesome hunt lined up this weekend. We're going to be chasing bushy tails in the Ouachita Mountains of Arkansas. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we've got a good group of guys. We're going to be splitting up into kind of two groups, I think, and we've got two different dogs. And if you've never squirrel hunted with a dog, man, it's awesome. Just watching the dog work and treating them squirrels, and man, you get on some and they just bail out on you. And anyway, it's a lot of fun, a lot of good fellowship, and joking and cutting up is probably going to happen this weekend. So,
on this week's show, the TP Outdoors team will be hosting another Pay It Forward Outdoors adventure. This week's host, Chris Porter, will be joining up with several American heroes. Tonight's hunt is hosted by the United States Corps of Engineers. Our heroes on this week's show include United States Marine Corps retired Corporal Matt Hackler, who was awarded a Purple Heart for injuries he sustained in Iraq. David Santiago, retired Staff Sergeant in the United States Army and Sergeant in the United States Marine Corps, who was also awarded a Purple Heart for injuries he received in Iraq. Also on tonight's show, we have Sean Crow, who was a specialist in the United States Army, served in Iraq, and was injured while training to serve his country. And last up, we have John Nolan, retired Air Force, who not only served joint and special operations in Afghanistan and Iraq, but now organizes most of the Wounded Warrior hunts that you've seen on this show.
We're here in the Ouachita Mountains of Arkansas, near Lake Greason at Laurel Creek Recreation Area. We're going to get after these squirrels and see if we can get up a mess for the afternoon.
GPS.
It can be the greatest thing and the worst thing ever.
It tells you everything but how many squirrels are up the tree.
You're from Arkansas, ain't you? Right?
No, Sterlington.
Sterlington, okay.
Born in Ellick, and we lived, grew up in Leesville for the first 9 years by Fort Polk, and then moved to Sterlington. Yeah, when I was 93.
Okay.
And graduated from there, and then went to Tech, then joined the Marines, and come back.
Okay.
Good times.
The dogs have treed the first squirrel of the morning. And it's not long before the squirrel makes a run and our hunters have their first kill of the day. Now, if they could just catch the dog that ran off with the squirrel, everybody'd be happy.
Power, payload, and price. Find it all at Ryan Chevrolet. Come shop the largest Chevy truck selection in Northeast Louisiana. Ryan has great deals on a huge selection of the newly redesigned 2014 Silverados. More torque, more power, a roomier interior, and the most fuel-efficient V8 available in a pickup. Choose the features you want and the capabilities you need. Savings, service, and superior selection. It's no wonder.
More and more people are buying Ryan.
Consolidated Truck Parts and Service is a family-owned business. We've been keeping area folks trucking for over 50 years.
My family's been a customer for about 50 years now. That's how I met him, was through my grandpa. I've been doing business with him ever since. They warranty all their work. If something happens, bring it back, they'll take care of it. It's important to have somebody that does good work to keep stuff running. You don't have to worry about it breaking down. Especially with this thing, most of our trips is around 1,000 miles.
Get in and get out fast with Consolidated Truck Parts and Service, Millhaven Road, Monroe.
Getting the deer starts here at TP Outdoors True Value. Use what the pros on TP Outdoors Adventures use to get those big bucks in the kill zone. Buck Bomb Products. Ground Pound brings in the bucks and does by the herd. Only $16.88 for 20-pound bag. And don't forget to get your detonator. It boosts performance of all liquid deer attractants. Stop by either store and get your hunting advice from the experts at TP Outdoors True Value. Start right. Start here. Monroe and West Monroe.
Faster.
Smarter.
More powerful.
The new ZX7 processor from Stealth Cannon. The game has changed.
I think there's anything sweeter in the world than build your campfire and sit out and listen to them coon hounds run.
Squirrels have an art of finding hollow trees to hide in. Our hunters have special techniques for trying to coax the squirrels out of the hollow trees. One technique is to run a stick up the hollow in hopes that the varmint will exit a hole high up in the tree. Sometimes the stick up the hollow tree just will not work, so you move on to the next squirrel.
Do some shooting on that one?
I shot it one time.
All right. That's cool, Dave.
I'm having a good time.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Or not. I love
Oh,
it.
yeah, man.
I just like being out here and hanging out with the folks.
You bet.
How many you got so far?
2? Yeah. 2 so far. How about y'all?
We having fun yet?
I think we're fixing to hear a lot.
We've at least doubled that.
Oh, they're trying to tell us they got 4 on the other team. Yeah, but I bet ours are bigger. But we told them we had 2 first. Okay, okay. We let 1 go for seed. Then we got one that's probably weighs 40 pounds for the all the lead it's got in it. Them little squirrels they got, they won't even make them.
We're tied up with the dogs, 2 for 2 right now.
Tied up with the dogs, 2 for 2. All right, that sounds good.
Technique number 2 to get squirrels out of hollow trees. You must use a rotten stick to beat on the tree that the squirrel is held up in. If the first 2 techniques don't work, then you simply send the dogs in hopes of getting the squirrel to move up the tree. If all 3 techniques fail, then it must be time to head back to camp for some live entertainment, a fine southern lunch, and some stories.
You think getting us in the woods makes us happy? Sure. That makes their year to be able to. I mean, you hunted with Jack. Oh, yeah. The smile on that dude's face. I mean, he can't move anything but from here up. Right. But it's all grins. Right. And you know, he got a chance to kill his first deer. Yeah. And it was a big deer. I'll have to show you a picture of it on my phone. The guys that I know in Texas and Louisiana, we're venturing out, and the more we find more warriors in Arkansas, and if they don't come here already, they need to. You know? So it's magic in a bottle. Right. It just depends on how many people are there when you open it. Right. You know?
Our Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you for this day and the many blessings you give us. Lord, we thank you for this beautiful sunshine and the effort that all these men and women have put out, Lord, to make this hero hunt successful. And Lord, just a special prayer for those hunters, Lord, their families, and Lord, we just ask you to bless this food, the nourishment of our bodies. Forgive us where we fail you, Lord. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I was real disappointed that somebody didn't offer me a piece of it.
He goes, it's coming up the tree, it's coming up the tree. And as soon as it turned, and I could see it raised and shot, and it was like, it's on the tree, and then poof.
At JTB, the trust is high. Roll the film, let's see why.
JD Byrider offers a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. We have our own service department right here on site, and we change your oil for $9. I can't even get my own car serviced here. It's strictly for our customers, which I think is a wonderful thing.
JD Byrider.
It's the way to
Go, go.
Choosing a credit union over a traditional lender is simple. Do the math. On a car loan of $25,000, a lender rate of 5.99% APR for 72 months versus Ouachita Valley's rate of 3.24% APR for 72 months is a difference of nearly $2,300. At Ouachita Valley Federal Credit Union, we're a not-for-profit and offer a wide array of financial services. Our rates are much lower and our service is much greater because with us, you're a member, not just a customer.
Very much.
What's going on?
But yeah, this is for y'all. This is our thanks. We're not done yet, but we figured we might as well thank you now.
Well, thank you all. Thank you all very much for your service and everything. But I'm glad.
This should dwarf anything else that is in your office.
Yeah. I've definitely got a wall for it.
Good.
Well, I appreciate it very much.
All
I
you,
appreciate
man.
y'all coming.
Hog Island, please.
After lunch, TP camera dude and host Chris Porter is headed out with Sean Crow and John Nolan for an afternoon of squirrel hunting with dogs from a boat.
This dog jumps off this boat because you got it turned on to a squirrel. You're going in to get it.
guys, we're out here with the second team, and you know, we've treed quite a few squirrels. We got one. They've got I believe 4 squirrels from this morning, so they're at 5 right now. So we're gonna get back into action and see what happens.
Got him.
That's
crazy. I've never seen a flying squirrel. Wow.
Kick you out, man. They can
That's unbelievable.
go a long ways.
They're real soft. How many of those usually live in a nest or whatever? How does they live in the trees?
That nest in the fork of that tree right there.
Yeah. See, I knew I seen this one up there, but I was looking for him. I never could see him. Dudes can hide that dark.
Oh, yeah.
As small as they are.
That's about as big as they get?
Yeah, full grown.
Yeah.
But man, when they glide, it's just like a bat.
That's
and it
crazy.
gets so wide. Man, I've seen them things sail for 70 yards or so.
As the daylight rapidly fades, our heroes head back to camp for more good music and great food before turning in early, because the daylight will come early as day 2 of our hunt continues.
Come on, Judy.
Got that big old bracket. I think I got 7 pins in my wrist. And I can feel them when it gets cold, man.
When it gets cold like that?
I mean, I can physically feel the chill.
Wow. I got 3 small ones on my right wrist where I had a ligament tear off and killed part of the bone. And they put 3 small screws. I forgot about the last general X-ray thing.
Toyota shoppers, what's the fastest, easiest way to shop for your new Toyota? RonnieWardToyota.com. Use RonnieWardToyota.com at work, RonnieWardToyota.com at home, or RonnieWardToyota.com from your iPhone. Shop the latest news and incentives to our complete Toyota inventory at RonnieWardToyota.com. For instant online assistance to service appointments, use RonnieWardToyota.com. Try it now. RonnieWard Toyota.com. Ronnie Ward Toyota of Ruston.
How much fun do you want to have? Let the Lead Singer family take you there. Live it up with Lead Singer. Fun on the water for everyone. When it comes to boating, we're number one. Lead Singer. Lead Singer Marine for boating dreams. Your dealer on the river. Lead Singer Marine.
805 South Grand on the river in Monroe.
Judy, load up.
She loaded up.
Come on.
I had a great time. Best time I've ever had. Never squirrel hunted like this before.
Really? First time?
First time. Squirrel hunted for years, but it was always walk and stalk and sit down, and never had anything this fast.
Fun.
Never done it. Coon hunted, bird hunted with dogs, duck hunted with dogs, but never
Yeah.
squirrel hunting. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I was about 10 years old, so it was a good time doing it again.
In the military, in the old days, they had special forces units basically started this. It's called a challenge coin. And it had your unit on it and your name and stuff, so that you kind of identify yourself like with dog tags. And but anyway, you go to a club or whatever, you slap your coin down on the table. Whoever don't have a coin to match you has to buy the drinks.
Okay.
And then I can tell you some other things. But anyway, nowadays most of the generals and high-ranking officers and stuff have these, and they give them to the troops as thank yous for just a pat on the back type thing, something that don't warrant a regular award. This is one I had made when I was the state commander for the Disabled American Rangers. I mean, Disabled American Veterans.
Okay.
Got my name on it, my Ranger tab. The alligator is the mascot of the Florida Ranger Camp.
Okay.
And it says Rangers lead the way. Got the state of Arkansas on the back and a red, white, and blue bass, because we used to have a bass tournament for a
Awesome.
fundraiser, and I'd like you to have one of these.
Well, that's cool.
Thanking you for
That's
what you
cool.
do for these
I
Wounded
appreciate
Ranger
it.
projects.
I really do. I appreciate that. That's cool.
Now you'll have that to remind you of the
Definitely.
motley crew.
Definitely. I appreciate it. That's very, very cool.
Well, guys, it's been a fantastic hunt from TP Outdoors Adventures. I just want to thank all you guys for your service and for coming out and hunting with us. It was a fantastic hunt. I know I had a blast just being a part of it. And so definitely appreciate all you guys for your service. And, we want to get you guys out more and do some more types of things with you guys.
Well, we definitely want to come back here again.
Yeah,
For sure.
And
This is a
definitely thanks to
beautiful
the
place.
Kirby Landing folks. There's some guys standing in the wings over here that are a little too camera shy, won't get in the camera here with us, but we want to thank all those guys. You know, if it weren't for their efforts, and we've eaten well this weekend, we've had just the best Southern hospitality that you can imagine. And so we want to thank these guys for all the work that they did and put into it. And thanks for the Kirby Landing, our Corps of Engineers, and just everybody else that was involved. And so we had a great time. I think we've got 23 squirrels here, and the Lake Greason Hero Hunt of 2014 went off with a huge bang. So thanks again, and stay tuned for more TP Outdoors adventures.
We'd like to say thank you to all the men and women and their families of the U.S. Armed Forces active duty and retired for the sacrifices that they make every day for all of us in this great country. As Americans, let's all band together and thank our veterans and their families by paying it forward every chance we get. We believe that by showing our appreciation to these men and women, it helps to heal some of the mental and physical wounds these individuals suffer from every day. The outdoors can be a great healer. Please pray along with us that the good Lord helps these American heroes and their families fully heal from the effects war has had on each one of them. And a special thanks to the Army Corps of Engineers and everyone that helped with tonight's adventure. See you next week on TP Outdoors Adventures.